There's no way I'm not getting in this car. Oh my days. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's so bad. Ooh, ooh. But it's a lot. I'm getting out. Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. This right here is a 2003 Audi S3 8L, which is the first generation Audi S3. It's looking in a little bit of a sorry state, being abandoned for near enough 5 years. And yes, I am the person stupid enough to have bought it. It's pretty crazy to me that someone, 21 years ago, spec'd this car and collected it, as a result, from the Audi dealer, brand new, absolutely immaculate, no miles on it and no blemishes on it. And now, 21 years later, it's found itself in this horrendous state. It's quite sad to see, really. I mean, there's moss everywhere, there's rust patches, there's damage. There's, I don't know what this is over the car. It's almost like a living organism. Tons of these tree droppings, which no doubt have etched the paint. Oh, and the interior, we don't even want to talk about. But this is my new car, my new project, another new project for the channel. The first generation S3. Very cool car, 1.8 litre BAM engine, so about 200 horsepower from standard, manual gearbox, 6-speed, and quattro, all-wheel drive. So these things, you can get some crazy power out of them. And I have filmed one or two, actually, of these in the past. This one, though, definitely not as nice as those. And it's going to be my challenge to really bring this car back up to what it used to be 21 years ago. Brand new, factory fresh, which I'll be honest, seems a little bit far-fetched. Just a little bit. Let's dive straight in then and really show you up close and personal just how horrendous the condition is on this car. Like I said, it's a really sorry sight to see a car in this condition. I suppose maybe a modern classic hot hatch, I suppose you could say. I mean, yeah, let's just show you around the car. I mean, it's been parked for a very long time. Look at this, all under the windscreen wiper on the back of the car. It is really, really bad. Now, I believe from what I have been told, it's been abandoned for about 5 years in total. So it hasn't really, I suppose, had a wash, had an MOT or anything like that in about 5 years. I don't know how long it's been in this exact spot, but seemingly a very long time, you know, spending time under all of these trees. Like I said, there's a ton of these kind of tree droppings, which, I mean, look at that. Seemingly growing into the paint, which is not ideal. We've got this kind of algae all over it. I don't know, moss, is it? If you're one for keeping your car clean and tidy, then you know that if you run your hand over the paint, it's not really meant to make that noise, if any noise at all. I mean, look at this, just absolutely caked in moss. We've got rust here on the rear boot lid. Number plate's wonky and falling off. Look at this build up down here. It's so bad, so bad. The rear bumper has had a bit of a knock because that is cracked. I presume that fixing, oh yeah, that's fabulous. Lovely. I think, to be honest, the fixing in place there is the spider web. That's what's holding the bumper on. Not good. I'd love to know what the age on these tyres are, actually. See if I can find the date stamp. Oh, 2019. Interesting. Okay, so that kind of tallies up than what I've been told then, about 5 years. What have I done? Honestly, what have I done? I'd love to know what you guys think I have paid for this car, seeing as, you can kind of see the condition it's in. Look at the windscreen. Look at that. Ton of muck in every single crevice of the car. I mean, look at this. It's awful. This car used to be black. It's now tinges of green. It's the Nature Special. Oh, look at that. That is literally a plant growing in the front bumper. Lights have obviously gone very yellow. To be honest, I think that would probably be an MOT failure, to be honest. And I'm not going to be putting the car through an MOT straight away for obvious reasons, but that should be a pretty satisfying fix. And yeah, I mean, I think this whole thing is going to be pretty satisfying to see kind of what we can get out of it. See how good we can make this thing look. Now that we've seen it at quite literally rock bottom, just in the middle of nowhere, in a bush, gathering dust, twigs, everything. I'm really excited for it. I'm really looking forward to really getting stuck in. You know, I'm definitely one for trying new things. As you may have seen some other series which I've done on the channel in the past, I'm well up for trying new things, getting stuck in and seeing what fun stuff I can get up to with cars. But I think, to be honest, what I need to do so I can really show you around the car properly is perhaps get it out of here, because look, all this, not really ideal to show you around the car properly. I presume all these tyres have got no air in. Yeah, I can squeeze that. So I think we'll get it out, see if we can get the car running. I don't know if the battery's connected or not, but that'll be a nice first challenge to get it out of this spot, out into the open out there. Then we can have a look really at what we're looking at. I can also show you more of the interior, which upon peering in is disgusting, absolutely disgusting. If only there was someone that I could just put in the car and get it out for me, but nope, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Right, let's get cracking. There's no way I'm not getting in this car. It's so bad. Oh my days. Okay, well, battery pack is on. Oh, why is it just turned off? Okay, we have central locking. Service. Yeah, I'm not surprised. All right, ooh, mileage reading, 188,560. Oh my God. We're in. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Why not? No, I'm not shutting the door, actually. That was a very bad idea. Okay, right. Ooh, ooh! It lives! It's actually quite funny. It thinks that it's the 1st of January 2000. But it's a lot. I'm getting out. It's like, oh my God. It's alive. It's so musky, so moldy, awful, horrible. Okay, we're back in. Oh my gosh. Hang on, window. Amazing. Oh. Into reverse. Moves though. I can tell the tyres are flat. Oh, I'm sure they're meant to do that. It's just part of the characteristic. It's not a great noise, I'll be honest. Oh, beautiful. I need some fresh air now, because that is so bad in there. Right, let's get that out of the way so I can actually show you the extent of what we've got going on in here. I think this is a common thing with the 8Ls. We've got some nice clean door shuts, lovely stuff. To be honest, steering wheel isn't actually that bad. As I said, 188,563 miles on the clock. Got a bit of fuel in it, It's now up to temp actually, or at least the coolant is. Seems okay. Then we've got the mould. It is not nice, aside from the seats actually being Recaros, which is nice. Yeah, they are pretty mouldy. Got some bits and bobs in here, servicing equipment, as I said, 6-speed manual, which is cool. Other than that, well, actually, aside from the passenger seat, that looks awful. Let's have a closer look around here. Oh, wow. Oh, there is an organism there. Ooh. That is not nice. I mean, look at all this down here. What we got here? Bit of oil, bit of antifreeze, all the filters, belts, other bits, which is, it all came with the car, to be honest, which is good. Everything is just so grimy. It's in need of a deep, deep clean. Obviously, all the discs, all very rusty. Tyres are probably going to all be perished. And look at all this down in here. I have never seen a car in this bad condition, ever. Yet I own it. Fantastic. Wow. It is a standard car. I don't think it's modified. Seems pretty smooth, to be honest. I mean, it's a little bit ticky. Just a lot of oil build up around here. And then, I mean, look at this. The scuttle is awful. Really, really bad. But to be honest, dare I say it, and I do not want to jinx this, I think this car will come up pretty well. It's obviously a metallic black, so to be honest, a lot of this is kind of hidden within the paint. If it was a white car, for example, or maybe even grey, to be honest, silver, that kind of thing, it would look a lot worse. And yes, this is bad, but I think it will come up pretty well. And like I said, I really do not want to jinx that. But yeah, this is going to be one hell of a project, one hell of a series. And hopefully you guys follow along and see the progress of this little beauty. Giving a warm welcome then to the channel, my 8L S3, which is going to take a lot of work. But do you know what? I am actually looking forward to getting stuck in, getting this car brought back to life. And that is exactly the plan for this series. By all means, if you have anything specifically that you want me to do with the car, you want to see, let me know down in the comments. And again, let me know what you think I paid for this car as well. I would be interested to receive any guesses. But otherwise, that is going to wrap things up from me today. Always exciting to bring a new car to the channel. This one perhaps maybe not quite the same as the others, but should be good fun, and I'm looking forward to bringing all the content to you. So keep your eyes peeled, because episode 1 properly will be coming very soon to your screens, where hopefully we can make some real progress with the car. But I'm glad that it runs, that's good. I don't want to spend any more than 2 minutes in the car to take it for a drive, so that's definitely out of the question, at least for the time being. So first port of call is to really get cracking with cleaning this car up. Which is going to take a long time. But yeah, as I said, that is it for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.